Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. How you doing? This is the Hobby Corner. My name's Kev. It's Friday. Let's go! I hope you're feeling good. I hope you're feeling great. And if not, don't worry. It's only going to get better from here. And if it still don't get better from there, well, I'm sorry, but that's just the quality of our content. So, without further ado, let's get on with the show. Let me know in the chat how you've been, what you've been up to, all that great stuff, what you got planned for this week, if you've been doing any hobbies, if you've not been doing any hobbies, been working, whatever it is, we want to hear it all, okay? What on earth is that, by the way? All right. For a moment, I thought there was something really sticky on the floor that was keeping my slipper stuck to the floor, and then I realized no, it's just the toe part of the slipper was getting caught on a notepad which is sticking out from underneath a box on the lowest shelf. And so it kind of feels like the slipper's doing this when I lift my foot. So silly. Oh my god, we haven't even started the show yet. It's already a little bit. Hey, look, I didn't even sort myself out. There we go. There we go. Trying to look young and hip and with it. And wickety whack, yo. I'm like Joey and Friends when he was trying to look 21. He was 30. Kev's sticky floor gate begins. There we go. So, anyways, I hope you're all good. Yeah, busy week as always. I haven't even got a chance to sit down since Wednesday's show. But I'm here. I want to get some more pigment put on this chap because I mean he's looking kind of sick, you know. And as I haven't quite put my thing. I think I've got to deepen the shadows for this light effect to really work. And then yeah, I think it'll look great. I might even put a bit of pigment on this one because it's been a week since it's had some paint on it. But most importantly, it's KFC results night, so we're gonna see what all the contestants have put through. Contestants, it's not a game show or anything. But what you lot have been doing with April's KFC challenge. That's right, I said KFC challenge. Kev's fantastic challenge. The thing is, though, if we try and incorporate that into the into the initials, it'd be KFCC, and then I end up saying the KFCC challenge, and then we just keep ending up adding C's to the end. Anyway, that's just where my brain's at the moment. And yeah, we're gonna have a community corner as well. But rolling on back to the KFC, April's challenge was to paint anything that was not a human, space marine, or stormcast. So we've had some very interesting ideas that have been floating around. I haven't had a good look myself because I want to keep it sort of a surprise for myself. So I think last time I looked at it really was about 2 weeks ago. So it'd be interesting to see what's on there. But more importantly, what is going to be May's KFC? Well, people coin May as Star Wars month. You know, May the 4th. May the 4th be with you. My mini Marvel's radiant. Hey, how's it going? Hello, welcome in. Hi, Gina, how you doing? I hope your stream was good, mini Marvels. I'll give you a moment to hop off your own stream and come into our stream. But also, hello, Jason. Hello, Void. Hope you're well. Has been a quiet couple of nights on here, I have to say, but there's just too many awesome people now who are streaming. You know, I need some of those fantastic people to give up. I'm joking. That's the competitive part of me right there. You're at work. Oh well, I'm glad that you've managed to find a quiet corner to enjoy this amazing content. I know you're waiting to see the results of the KFC, so we will have it. We'll start looking at the KFC at 9, and then after that we'll do our community corner. So if you want to have everyone see all your fantastic works of art, completed projects, works in progress, hobby ideas, hobby hoards, whatever, pop it in the community corner tab on the Discord, and yeah, we'll show it off to everyone after we do the KFC results. Hey Mini Marvels, how's it going? Well, thank you so much for the raid, I appreciate it. I hope you're well. How was your stream? Shot Raiders Kev has his cap on backwards. Things are gonna get crazy. Hi, hi. Nah, if I was doing Rude Boy, right? Be like that. Yeah. Sup, fam? What are you looking at? What are you looking at, huh? What are you looking at, bruv? Yeah. Yeah. You go like that. More up like that, yeah? With the sticker's got to be on there as well. But what? What, bruv? Yeah, that's what I thought. These days, the youngsters, they either got hoods and like balaclavas, or they got like the most curly out hair ever. They got like perms going on. I don't know. But you know, at the same time, it's just seeing the shit kids were doing with their hair when I was a teenager. Oh, there we go. Sorted. Unsubscribe. It's just chilling. Awesome. So yeah, everything's good here. Just we've been very, very busy. We had another good night on Whatnot last night, which is that Twitch style but live auction app. So yeah, it's definitely solidified itself within our business model for you know, selling stuff, being resellers essentially. But no, yeah, it's all good. And actually, I got the payout from it now, because we were super strict with ourselves, and we're like, we don't want to have to spend the money as soon as we make it, because 1, we need to keep tabs on the stock. 2, we need to keep tabs on how much is coming in, because that's going to affect our universal credit. And 3, we need to make sure there's a buffer so that when the universal credit inevitably dips, we got something to tie us over and fill in that gap. So yeah. So but no, we had a good month. So let's hope it carries on growing, because if it keeps growing at this rate, then in a few months' time I'll actually be on a living wage, which would be weird. I say keep it growing for 6 months the way it is. Yeah, I'll be on a living wage. But you know, that's a tough, stressful job, because you got to keep on top of so much. During the war, I got sunk by a U-boat. And then we got rescued, and you never guess what happened. The rescue boat got sunk by a U-boat. Right. I'm just filling up my mug as well. All right. Ooh, oh look, a cap that detaches. Oh, what a novel idea. Do you want to hear the bubbles? I don't know if you can hear the bubbles. Just a little bit, right? There we go. Big shout out to my gran for supplying me with the beer. Every time I visit, she's like, take a couple. So, anyways, during the war, my three-wheeler only had 2 wheels. During the war, the caps never stayed on lids of train. So, anyways, yeah, that is the itinerary for tonight. KFC in 10 minutes, then it will be, and again, yeah, it's gonna. Right, we're looking at what people painted for the challenge of April, which was paint anything that's not a human, Stormcast, or Space Marine. Nice and easy. But I was going to go on to explain what we're going to do for May. Now, a lot of people do May the 4th be with you and a Star Wars theme. I'm too lazy to keep up with themes, and that's why my social media presence is absolutely deadly squat. So I'm just going to put it out there, just do anything sci-fi, anything sci-fi, sci-fi fantasy helps, it works, that counts. But yeah, anything sci-fi essentially. So there we go. I think that opens it up again. That opens it up to many people because you're gonna have at least something sci-fi, even if it is a space marine. Someone's gonna have one lying around, right? But I mean, there's so many franchises out there for sci-fi. So you know, go nuts. Maypole dancers. No. Thanks for the like, well. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna do maypole dancers. That's disgusting. How dare you? How dare you? How dare you? No, if someone's gonna paint some grots doing maypole dancing. No, not some grots. Halflings. Do some halflings do maypole dancing. That'd be amazing, right? A little diorama. So yeah, anyway, let's we got 10 minutes. Let's fiddle around with this. Huzzah! Look at that. Whoa, fancy. Right, so you should see the colours really set on that nicely. Right, have I got autofocus on? I do not. Because autofocus would be mental right now. It'd be going everywhere. Let's just get that up. Pop that over there. Okay. And camera control. Let's see. Yeah, so that's how we left it on Wednesday. So what I need to do is really push the shadows on this, and then I think it'll work. It's cool. It's a cool mini though, right? Just goes to show the quality of the sculpt. And it's from the Lions Tower, who sculpt all the Crystal Collapse characters. So we do have a link on our link tree, straight to the Lion Tower website, where you can get yourself some fantastic miniatures, including me as a town militia, no less. So go check it out. And of course, if you use my link, then it helps the channel out with a little bump as well at no extra cost for you. But Dan is awesome. He prints everything himself as well as the sculpting. So you know you're in for quality. So what was I going to do with this? Oh, that was it. I needed to push the shadows. So what I needed to do was this Black Legion will do because it's thinned down, so I'm not worried about. I got a pot for the Black Legion contrast that I thinned down, so I could glaze if I needed to, and comes in handy for such things like I want to put shadow under the chin like that, and down there. I don't have to worry about it being too strong. I could just wipe away any excess that I don't want there. Right. I need a good bit of shadow under there, because that's not going to be seen by the light of that arm. You know what I mean? It's that sort of recognizing where the light would be bright enough to dim the natural light. Right, so I just wanted it right in the recesses, because of course just painting wet black paint over it all is not gonna work very well. I'd need like a blue if I was to simulate nighttime shadow. You know what? Why don't we do that? Why don't we do that? You know, I ain't got enough time to... yeah, let's try it on the skin, actually. Now, contrast would work for this nicely, actually, because, again, recesses would be darker. Give it a good old shakeroonie. There we go. I'm just going to thin it slightly. And let's go over this side of the face. Oh my god, it's looking like a right mistake now. What was I thinking? This is an experiment and a half, you know? We'll know if it works, because it will either look good or it will look shit. You could put that in my book of memes, right? And then we could go a bit thicker in the more direct shadows. Like that. Right. Now I did notice there's a little bit where the pink didn't reach that magenta. So I need to... Oh my god. Wise words, I know, right? There's the magenta. Doomfire magenta. Such a lovely colour. So I actually need to go further along the hair. About there. And then I'm gonna wet blend. Do a live wet blend. The light comes down to about there actually. Reflects off here. I'm going for extreme OSL for this, by the way. I'm just like, fudge it, why not? Why wouldn't we? But I'm not going to the extreme where it's literally that color only. Right. You know what? That's actually making a huge difference. And I don't know if it's a good difference or not. But we shall see. Let's let that dry. Before I spaff too much. You know what? Screw it. Let's do it while we got the time to do it. So I would have to put a little bit of blue on this side. Touch up the blue that side. Let's just blue it up, y'all. Everything's going to be tinted blue. It's just unfortunate. It's just, it's so shit. I love it. Anyone who's doubting my skills right now, though, you're dead to me. Only time will tell. I can tell right now. You're gonna call me time. Oh no, that was Black Legion. Oh, that was close. There we go, Leviathan. So I'm doing the underarm there because, of course, the light can't reach there, and the armpit as well. I'm trying to get as close to those shadows as possible, and then the back end of this doesn't get the light either. Right. Somewhat like ignore the bottom half like that. Just, it's got a Two-Face 5 going on there. Isn't There we go. Jace asks, "What's the deal with the tables at Warhammer World?" What do you mean? As in, like, will there be some available or whatever? Under Hive Hero, I believe, has already contacted them and booked a bunch of tables. Because I think it's the more scenic ones you have to book. Now, there should be enough tables, but if we end up getting a bit crowded, then we have contingency in place. So we'll end up doing like 1,000 points doubles rather than 2,000 points singles. So yeah, 2,000 points. Well, actually, I'm not too sure if it's going to be 2,000 points or 1,500 points because I think they didn't want the games to be too long. But definitely write a list out for each 1,000, 1,500, and 2,000, and then that way you're covered. But essentially, if we end up with more people than tables, then we'll look to do doubles, and then we'll work it out on the day, I think. So yeah. Which is the point, you just reminded me, I need to open up a tab on, what was it? How was it on Colts? And I need to find something, because you just reminded me of an idea we all had before. And yeah, I tell you. There we go. All right, just to remind me, I've put it on screen. So there we go. Anyways, should we have a look at community corner? Shall we? I think we should. So let's bring it up. All right, there we go. April. Right. Okay. Ooh, I mean, there's quite a few entries. Okay, I think it's the most popular one we've done this time. So let's hop right over to KFC. So, for those who don't know, the KFC is Kev's Fantastic Challenge. Every month on our Discord, we set a challenge, a painting challenge for you lot to enjoy. And then at the end of the season, I'll get all the previous winners of that season to go head to head to get a fabulous t-shirt and maybe some other prizes. I don't know. Before, I actually had prizes to give away. This time, I'm going to have to try and contact some people and see what we can do. But I've got a few fantastic things. I've got bits and bobs I can give away. Some really good stuff. So, yeah. For April's, it was, aliens, monsters, the supernatural creatures, critters, or anything in between. No humans, Stormcast Eternals, or Space Marines. That was it. So to start us off, we have this Moonstone. I think it's from Moonstone anyway, but it's basically Beast from Beauty and the Beast, and it's a very nice mini. And then look, it's already painted. Look how lovely that looks. Hey, I love the colours in that. They're beautiful. And the little bit of foliage here and there as well. It's great. And then, look at that chap. His backside too. Nice. I like the colour palette. I like, good detailing there as well. Nice highlighting, nice shading. It looks great. It looks really nice, actually. So that is from Wickerman Paints. Next up is Chase the Face, and he's got the Screamer Killer, which is a very iconic miniature that got a remake. And this is it painted. Holy heck, I love the colours on that. Nice. I like the detail you got here as well. And the Uhu glue blood, I like that. It's a little towel. The color combinations are lovely. Very regal. Yeah, no, I like it. It's great. You've kept it simple, and yeah, it's so effective. And the snow base shows off that gore so well. But yeah, look at that. It's just such a nice blend of green there. That's nice. So that is from Jace the Face. Gina had this giant orc knob. It is like a massive action figure. It's crazy. And let's see what you've done with it. Oh, blimey. It looks fantastic too. And very mucky as well. It's been getting in the dirt there. Great work on the metallics and the weathering there. But what really stands out is the skin. The skin looks great. Oh, look, you even got the the checker marks as well. That's so cool. Crikey. I must have used up quite a lot of paint too. But it looks great. Let's have a look at his mechanical tushy. Yeah, no, I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. I bought one of them a while back from B&M. Haven't took it out of the box yet. Yeah, no. What was it? Bunker last month gave me one, actually, as a little thank you for giving him a lift. It's the same one as well. From B&M, I suppose. Surplus stock, innit? I mean, that's mental, though. So, I'm actually going to give it to my son for his birthday, which is later this month. He's going to be turning 7, and I think it's a great introduction. Don't make the mistake I made and take it apart to paint it. Really? Okay. Was it very hard to put back together then? But no, it looks great. And of course, you know, we went for the orc memes. And then this is not good. Put this one up as his entry. Now this is all like kit bashed. It looks fantastic. We've seen it earlier. What was it? Early last week. Or late last week, actually. But I mean, look at this. Looks so good. Again, simple yet effective. You know, it's just dirty from engine grime. That's it. But the conversion work is stunning, right? It is a pain. Okay. But yeah, no, I mean, it looks great. But I mean, like, the work that's gone in to make it look like that. And then the transformation with a bit of paint on it, it's just amazing. That's really, really good. So that's that one. Then we got Mr. Fish as well. So here we go. Here's the truck. What did he say? First vehicle I've done that wasn't entirely purple camo or updating someone else's paint job. Taking the Lone Rangers for the first outing this weekend. Wow. Ah, dear. Orcs have so much fun. I mean, again, it's still his iconic purple, though. And he got the camo in there. With trademark, you know, like, just stuck on blood grime. The Low Rangers. There's the blood splatter here as well. So cool. Ah, that's awesome. This is very difficult. And you're done. Nice to get a challenge complete again. Feeling some hobby mojo return. This is from Brown Bear. So yeah, orcs were definitely in this month, and he went back to this miniature actually, and then like gave it a little extra oomph. And I'll tell you what, it really does make the difference because it is popping now. Yeah, it's just again the colours. I like the fact that he's gone for the blue skin for the Cruel Boys. It's quite cool. Pun intended. Love the huge custom shooter and the tiny grot with the sword. I know, right? But no, yeah, I mean, there's the one on top. Looking hench. Is a great looking figure. Gone from that to that. I mean, bravo, mate, bravo. I mean, the base looks great. Everything looks earthy and natural, you know? It's nice. It's really good. And then Acidikine entered this one, of course, showed off what it was before. But here we go. So this is the newer Chaos Demon Prince. That's so disgusting, right? It looks great. But I'm like, where do I look now? It's so Look at this bubbly, grimy, sludgy nonsense. But no, it looks great. It's great work. The wings look cool. The tail, nice and bony and horrible. That face, that's a face for radio for sure. Big green green tinted sword, and he's just dribbling some goop as well. Lovely. And it looks fantastic. So that's that one. And then do we have another one? No. Wow. Okay, so this month was a busy one. We haven't had a busy one for a while now, so it's great to see everyone engaging again. Getting their stuff painted. Stealing someone else's catchphrase by saying "Slay the Grey." Yeah. There we go. So we have got. I'm gonna need a pen. I'm gonna need a pad or paper. I don't know. There it is. All right. Okay. I don't need this pen. Right. So. Let's write this down. We've got that one. We got that one. We got that one. The sun as well. We have this one. We have this one. We got this one. I think that's it. So there was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 entries. Now, your fave is the Orc Tank. Your fave is the Big Angry Bug. Well, I have got 3 other adjudicators who have submitted their top 3. And we do that so that if we have any tie break, we shouldn't have any ties really. So we've got and okay, we have got, oh my days. This is ridiculous. And then we got okay. So woo. Let's have a slow look through this again because now I need to tally my votes. This is where it gets a bit nerve-wracking, you know? All right, so you could just look at that for a little bit. Right. Okay. Right, we got it. Right, Seth Fred is the real winner. So, weirdly enough, right, 2 of the adjudicators agreed on first and second. And then a different 2 of them agreed who was going to be third. I agree with all of them. So that's how we've worked out who is going to be first, second, third this month, right? But don't worry, it's not. You got to remember that the ordering is more a case of not saying that yours isn't good enough. It is saying that you've done that well, this is how you stack up against everyone else who's entered as well. And it's not a case of if you lost, you're bad. Far from it. the fact that you've finished a miniature, the fact that you've painted it, the fact that it's here is an achievement in itself, and that is the main thing you need to focus on. That's what we want to encourage. That is the beauty of it. Secondly, you've just got literally like nearly half an hour of your painted miniature being shown on the internet, marveled at by other people, and praised in the chat. So take that to heart, because that's the real essence of this competition. It is, or challenge even. It's to encourage you to get outside of your comfort zone, to really push the boat out, and to do something different. Try and achieve something. And if your skill level doesn't move up, but you're painting consistently, well, that's a win, because you're not going backwards. If you're actually finishing projects, that's a win. All right, but there can only be one winner, so commiserations to you know what I mean? We don't do participation trophies here, but you're all winners for finishing nonetheless. So we will start with our commiseration with no order, in no order. Okay, so a massive commiserations to Acidikeen for this very gruesome looking and wonderful Demon Prince of Nurgle. It looks fantastic, and I can't wait to see what you do in this month's KFC. It's going to look awesome. Also, Mr. Fish, your awesome looking war truck. Let's get where's the okay, that's the main picture there. Your awesome looking war truck is just amazing. I love it. It's cool. Like the squig for the for the wrecking ball and everything, yeah, it's just great. I love it. But it didn't make it this time, so commiserations. But it's a cool looking tank. Who else? This one's not good. Commiserations again. It's a fantastic kit bash. It looks great painted up. All three of them together look awesome as well. And yeah, I can't stop singing in praises because I love how awesome they will look. So well done for getting that done. And then this one was close, but Brown Bear Wargaming, a very close to making the top 3. It was really good, and like especially I love the base work. I loved how earthy it all feels. So yeah, it looks great, and you really did push the boat out. You really did do that little extra work on it. So and it really did show. So well done. Now, in third place, we have got Wickerman Paints with his beast. I mean, how amazing. It looks great. I love the colours. I love the texture, the base. It all looks great. So well done to you. This is a fight to the death. Several people enter. One person leaves. Roma, Victor. Never retreat, never surrender. There can only be one. Never retreat, never surrender. But no. Yeah, well done. And yeah, keep on going, because every time you're posting new miniatures, they're just looking better and better and better. So let's keep going for that. Next up, now we have got 2 left. It's Gina and Jace, right? And I'll tell you when this is close. This was close, okay? I need a drink. Jeez. Let's do a little And the one who was in second place this month was Gina with this giant orc knob. I realise how that sounds when I shout it out loud. But I mean, it looks great. It was so close as well. But just got pipped to the end there. Again, I love the weathering. I love the skin. I love the, all the metallics that you've done there. It just looks fantastic all round. And yeah, just keep it up. Just keep it up because, yeah, it's awesome. It looks like it really had a good ruck in the muck, right? Which means that our April 2024 KFC winner is Jace. Look at that. It's just so vibrant. And the thing is, if you look closely, it looks like it's just flat one highlight, right? But then you got to look even closer because then you actually see, no, wait, there's some blending in there on the chitin. And then you think, oh, actually, the color was wonderfully chosen. I like the fact that it's blood on snow because that's a great contrast. And, it's a dead towel, so that's a win. So, yeah, well done. And heck, I mean, for first time entry as well. I mean, we're not those those sports organizers who give the new kids the certificates so that they come back again. We're not like that. No, it was a really good paint job. So well done. And to celebrate, this is what's going to happen. You go here and we put KFC champion. So there you go. You are now a Hobby Corner Discord KFC champion. Congratulations. It's not Tau, by the way. It's Blood Angel. Oh, even better. That's a Blood Angel? Looks like a Tau head. Yeah. But look, even Juna said even better. There we go. Well, then it was definitely deserved. So well done. Because that was a cracking paint job. And extra points for the clear photography as well. Like you could really see. But yeah, look, I mean, look on the chitin right here. The way that green blends. Oh, I love it. So, yeah, well done. So there we go. That was April's KFC. Now remember, the one for May is going to be sci-fi. Okay, anything sci-fi. Doesn't matter what franchise. Doesn't matter what scale. Doesn't matter if you handcraft it from scratch. Okay, sci-fi. That is what it is. Okay, so make sure you show your interest. I have actually put the month on this time straight away. I know normally it's like a week late, so the fact that it's actually on, it's like, ooh. Oh my god, it's getting professional. For like 5 minutes and it's just gonna wear off. So yeah, no, it's great, right? So next up, we'll have a minute. We'll have a break. We'll just recover. Okay, let's let Jace calm down from winning such a prestige monthly painting challenge. For we shall have a look at Community Corner. Aren't you painting up anything 40k? So, again, if you haven't already posted something on Community Corner, you got about, let's say, 10 minutes. 10 minutes to post something on Community Corner, and then we'll get to it. There's some fun entries already. Ooh, okay. Very basic Marines, yeah, but you can make them look fabulous. Right? So, I'll put that over there. Now, let's see how much I can wreck this. Jesus. It was looking half decent, right? And then I just got and went, spaff on it. Blop, 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 blop. There we go. Right. So, let's get down to it. Let's get on it. So, Whoa. Stork, thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate it. Hope you're well. Let's know what you're up to. Right. So I'm just using true line of sight here. I can see none of the bottom of it is getting seen by the light. Eating sushi? You live in the high life. Damn. What's going on, Stork? Nothing. Just chilling. Watching some miniature painting. Eating sushi. Oh dear. I have to admit, I'm not into sushi myself. I'm not a big seafood fan. So it is my fatal flaw. Maybe one day I might get a taste for it, but not yet. Let's see. Oh, just the tippy toes might get a small reflection. Alright, so right now I'm just ruining a paint in that I already done. Pointless Alibi, how's it going? Has himself, how you doing? Good to see you in the chat. You just missed the KFC results. KFC, what's the KFC? It is Kev's Fantastic Challenge. It's the monthly painting challenge we do on the Discord for everyone to participate in. And for April, it was anything that's not human, Stormcast, or Space Marine. And Jace won. Jace is crowned KFC winner of April 2024. And he will go on the short list of previous winners to compete. I think it's going to be next month even. For the season finale, where you could potentially win a t-shirt that says KFC champion 2024. Season 3, actually. Season 3 KFC winner. Building up some shadows here. I'm using true line of sight to see where that light is. I just decided on a whim. It's terrible, I know. Caught him. I was lurking. Ah, nice. Oh, it was tough. There was 7 fantastic entries this time. So yeah, it was really tough, and it just so happened that my job was a little bit easier thanks to my 3 other adjudicators who somehow didn't all agree, but somehow agreed. You know, like they all agreed on different people at different stages of you know, whether they should be first, second, or third. But ultimately, 2 people had voted the same on who was second. 2 people had voted the same on who was third, and 2 people had voted the same on who would be first. Because of course, I am one of those judges as well, and yeah, it just worked out well. But I mean, yeah, it's bloody tough. A little bit of shadow here. I think it would work. Yeah, it works. And then shadow in there. I'm really pushing the shadows now. That's in the shadow. That's in the light. That's in the light. Okay. You won't be able to see his mouth either, actually. I've got a jewel there, so do the shadow behind that. And then the hair, the way the hair flicks around like that, we can get the shadow in, just in there like that. Back of the hair flex there, which will bring the shadow over there, like that. Try and get some shadow work going on there, you know. Alright. I think it looks okay. It's turned out completely different to how it was at the start of the show. Were you in entry? No, you didn't enter yet. We got so if you go down past the main channels, there'll be a list called Kev's Fantastic Challenge, and it'll have the months there. We just added Maze, and it is going to be anything sci-fi. Okay, anything sci-fi. Doesn't matter what company, what scale. If you make the thing yourself, doesn't matter. This month it is anything sci-fi, and all you got to do is post a picture of the thing before there's paint on it, and then you can post up to 3 pictures, of which they can be collage pictures, so you can squeeze more angles in there, of the final product, and just make sure the photography is good enough that we can see the paint job, because there have been times where poor photography has made judging very difficult. And yeah, I haven't set the end date. Let's bring up the calendar. Oh, the 31st falls on a Friday, so we'll say a minute to midnight British time on Thursday the 30th of May. So you've got 4 weeks. 4 weeks to paint something up. Sci-fi. There we go. You could enter with your dragon. I mean, you have to start it within the month. So I think you've been painting it a bit longer. Otherwise, if you did start it this month, then yeah, you could have entered that, and that could have ended up in the top 3. It was very good. I think I've managed to have the luckiest thing happen to me that ever has. Oh, what happened? How much cash do I owe you for the win, by the way? All the cash. What brush am I using? It is just, it says Art Studio. It's literally, it comes in a pack from the range. It's like a couple of quid. Get a whole bunch of them in there, and like they're synthetic, so they can take a beating, and you just, once you're done with them, chuck them. The winners will enter a fight to the death inside a multi-story cage known as the Tumbler of Death, fighting from the top level of the cage. You know what, I gotta have like an announcement, an announcer style voice for this. Yeah. The winners will enter a fight to the death inside a multi-story cage known as the Tumbler of Death. Fighting from the top level of the cage, the winners tumble down into the next cage and fight once more until those winners tumble to the down. Tumble to down into? Come on, dude. Come on. Where's the grammar? Tumble down into the final cage, fighting with paintbrushes until there's only one survivor, who will paint their name in the blood of the defeated foes. Tumbler of Death. Available now on pay-per-view. Ah, dear. Managed to get the Space Marine half of the Indomitus box for 30 quid. Very nice. Very nice. That'll do nicely, won't it? Yeah, you know what? I'm feeling less and less inclined to paint, you know, like just standard troops these days, and I'm feeling more and more inclined in just picking out the, you know, single miniature and painting it, like if it's a hero miniature or whatever. That's why I almost bought into this edition of Age of Sigmar, and then I stepped away because, you know, I was like, no, you know, I'm not going to let FOMO tie me into something I'm not going to have painted. And yeah, I'm actually enjoying painting a lot more now because I get to mess around a lot. So yeah, I'm enjoying it. Um, you know what? I got to darken the van braces. Let's take this off here. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, dear. Oh, whoopsie daisy. Okay, so darken those shadow areas a bit more. But somehow I'm going to try and use... but not on those ridges. You know? Yeah, I think that's working out all right, actually. In order to accentuate the light, you have to emphasize the shadows, you know? Oops. And all I'm doing is applying Leviathan blue contrast into those recesses. That's it. I mean, it just looks okay on camera. It looks trash in real life, to be honest. Going back to those ridges on the armor. Wolfenstein, how are you doing? With the fancy voodoo. Thanks. I'm just trying something different, man. You know, having fun with it. It's not serious because I know it's not gonna look fantastic, but it's my first go at like proper hitting it. Um, I hope you're well, man. This month's KFC was an absolute cracker, by the way. So you'll have to watch back on it. But there were some tidy entries, I tell you. Made my job bloody hard. But this month it's anything sci-fi. So if you don't have anything in the pipe works, then you're golden, mate. Alright. It let me use my free sub on the channel, Kev. It does on others. Have you already used it on someone else's? Yeah, I'm just really busy at the moment. Like, exceptionally busy. It's crazy. Oh, they changed it. You gotta click the elevate your sub button now, then you get Prime. Oh, okay. Huh. I appreciate you wanting to do that, dude. I have changed the thing as well, so I'm gonna do a giveaway if we hit 20 subscribers on Twitch. By the way, so because we are streaming live on YouTube and Twitch at the moment, and of course on YouTube, you got subscribers and then you have members, and then on Twitch you got followers, and then you got subscribers. So yeah, I'm gonna do a little giveaway once we hit 20, and then I've got some cool stuff to give away too. So yeah, it's gonna be a mystery gift. So if that is made you think, you know what, maybe, just maybe, I'm gonna give it a go. I'm gonna support this awesome content creator. Then tell me who it is, and I might give them some support as well. Right, so you want to see what the heck is going on with this, right? So let me get. I'm going to do community corner in a minute as well, but let me get rid of that. I don't need that. Let's get rid of that for now. I think it needs like a darker background, really, to show it off. It will do. It's not perfect. It will never be perfect, but it will do for now. You know what I mean? Just a little bit. I missed a spot just there. I like the fact that some of the colour shows through though. And we've got darken under there as well. All right, Bendy. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. All right, yeah, that'll do. 3K short of sing mode. Ah, dear. Don't forget, if you've got the points, you can redeem sing mode and get Kev to sing a song of your choice. He loves it. Yeah, I do. Can't get enough of it. They'll sometimes sing for free. Whoops. Just depends what takes my mood, you know. Yeah, it is. This is just a lazy attempt at something, you know. But I can do some fancy camera trick, like I could be like, wow. I can hide the mistakes. Wow. Once I paint the base up, it will be fine. Wow. Shall we do community corner? I think so. Oh my god, what happened here? Okay. So, welcome to Community Corner, where we get to see what you lot have been working on, whether it's complete works of art, works in progress, or just something fun you want to show off. This week we got Jace. He says, not really a work in progress yet, but coming soon. And he's got Thanos. He's got Deadpool. And then he has this chap here. Is that Doctor Doom? Ah, it says Doom there. There we go. Nice. Very nice. I have to say, that is a very elaborate Doctor Doom, for sure. Can't wait to see you paint him up. And of course, you've got your other Tyranids just piled up over there too. Get them painted. Cheers for sharing. Wickerman Paint says, Moonstone character Eric the Enlightened almost finished. Ooh. This is almost finished? Jeez. Okay. Oh, it looks great, doesn't it? I love those earthy tones. Oh, look at the armor work. That's nice. And look, you see the shield, it's got like it's basically ripped Treebeard's face off. Hey, that's pretty cool. Nice fur texture added as well. And of course, like a nice floral base. It's always fun to see too. I like the antlers. Antlers are good. Cheers for sharing, dude. Oh, he also says today's hobby haul of broken toed bases. Got a few minis that fit these well. And it's some Guild Ball bases. Oh. Fishermen's, blacksmiths, ball set 3, masons, butchers, and the union. Ooh. Let's keep an eye on here and we'll see what he gets up to. And well, that's it for this week. That was a very short KFC. Not KFC. Community Corner. Hang on. Someone's posted a Warhammer meme. Let's just check it out. Okay, I like that one. Yeah. Yeah. I do actually have that one. I never got the Blood Bowl one. I'm just missed out on that one. That's before my time. This is the new one coming up, and I can't remember if I got this one or not. But yeah, this one is the one coming up. It looks great, doesn't it? I think it's like by far the best Grumbrindle mini. But there we go. There we go. Thanks for that, dude. I'll cheer things up a little bit. There we go. Back to work, shall we? So, what are we gonna do for the base? What are we gonna do? Stolen Mud or Astra Granite? Let's do Astra Granite because it's darker, so it's just easier to paint darker if you start darker, you know? That's colour theory, apparently. Who knew? Like some groundy floor stuff. Yeah. Well, then you tuned into the right time. You get a heck of a lot of groundy stuff. You know what? I have got burnt grass tuff, right? I can use that as like, you know, grass in the dark. Yes. It's all coming together now. It's all coming together, Rodders. Lovely jubbly. This time next year. We'll be millionaires. That's what I'm talking about. Followers and subscribers, not money-wise. Whoa. Made a right pig's ear of this. Scrape it off my hand. There we go. Some buttery biscuit base. Buttery biscuit. Buttery biscuit, buttery biscuit. Buttery biscuit, buttery biscuit. There's gotta be a song out there, you know? It just replaces the word bass with actual bass. Nothing more that I like than a buttery biscuit. Wobble, wobble, wobble. Get the distortion up from the bass. Right, so while we let this fella dry off, go on, be free over there, and that can skedaddle. We got time to put some paint on this bad boy. Hey. Again, I'm going to use that Doomfire Magenta because it is such a lush colour. Whoa! It squirted out. Right. Very carefully, we'll put it on the crystal. Now, I've already done the highlight work on the crystals just to accentuate them. So, what's that then? Hui data. So this is one of the aliens from the War on Terror game. This was actually the ChillCon exclusive miniature this year, as it was their second year appearing there. So they got to be one of the exclusive miniatures for ChillCon. And yeah, it's just a big nasty alien with a poor human dude just like dead on the base. So I've gone for an almost monochrome look, but then I'm going like all out on this magenta as like the key spot color. wipe the excess away. Ah, I'll paint over it later. I did accidentally hit that though. Whoops. You're all over my fingers. Got little crystals up here as well. Gotta remember, I laid down all the foundation on this miniature over a week ago. And feels nice to get the paint on it now. We like it. Where can we find similar preciousness? It might finally be inspired. So if you go on Facebook and you look for, or even if you Google War on Terror, and that's, you know, the alternative name for Earth, Terror, by AWA, then it should come up. And yeah, they're just currently they're still fulfilling the Kickstarter pledges, so they're still pumping them out. But they're very close to going for general sale. And they've already they're already expanding the designs as well. So they've got 2 new races ready to go as well. But you've got this rogue AI race, which is essentially this AI robot system was sent out by earlier humans to go ahead and terraform and prep planets for them. And then because of space radiation, the AI went wrong, but it kept mass producing itself because it could self-replicate. So it could build these factories and refineries and stuff like that. It could get industry going, and then it could replicate itself to then expand into the new sites and then go on to terraform. And the errors in the AI just got carried forward and then carried forward and carried forward and never got fixed. And because of that, it ended up becoming rogue. And then, of course, the humans, they expanded into space as well, and they got their own little factions. But they encountered this hostile alien race who really just are after resources themselves. And didn't know about the humans until they came across the AI. And they're like, okay, what the F is this? And then there's, of course, the alien bugs as well. But they're pretty cool looking things. radio, a place to stay, get your minis on the board now, time to play. That is pretty cool, actually. It is pretty good because you can have quite a low miniature count. So like you can literally just pick up a box of, well, not a box, but you can just like get a squad of 5 or 10 and you can play from that. Or you can scale up and you can get like tanks and stuff like that and start playing bigger battles. And the squads are flexible as well, so you can have, if the troops are close enough, they can work as a small unit, or if they're a little further apart, then they work individually, but they still count as a squad. So you got more tactical flexibility. There's a D20 chart as well, so again, more flexibility on the damage stuff. It's just a very cool game system. I think the white behind it's not helping. Oh, yeah. Doing fine. Magenta is so nice. But I need to put it back in the pot because there's way too much. Just want pretty things to paint. Yeah, they're cool. They're really cool. I mean, look, here's an example of a standard troop as well. I gave him leopard print just for lols. And you see all these suction cup looking things. Well, basically, there's extras that could be added on, like a blade, and you could put it on the back, you could put it on the hip, on the leg, wherever takes your fancy. And that's just a bog standard troop, that one. I'm gonna need a pipette for this. Spilled way too much contrast onto the wet palette, and I'm never going to use it. Luckily I got a pipette though. Which is absolutely rubbish. Bloody contrast. It's not pipette friendly. It just comes out bubbly. Optional fixing point idea. Yeah, it's a cool idea. Actually, you know what? MS Paints. He did almost a year ago now. He did a promo video. Well, it was like a little review video, right? But the intro sequence was just absolutely amazing. He got all the special effects out and stuff like that. And proper like pushed the boat on the cinematography, so it looked like a proper little conflict on the tabletop. Well worth checking it out. So MS Paints, War on Terror. And that'll give you a good idea of what stuff looks like as well, once it's painted up and on the table. There we go. Look what the contrast did to my little pipette. It stained it up. Never mind. Da, 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 da. Yeah, I mean, he's a proper chill guy, you know. He was there at this year's ChillCon, and I even bumped into him briefly at Salute as well, which was very random. Wasn't expecting to see him there. There was a lot of people that I didn't bump into who happened to be there. It was quite weird. Because I didn't see them at all. But at the same time, there were some people that I did see that I didn't get a chance to bump into because, you know, they were busy engaging other people and all that. Still got my mini from then. If you know anyone who wants one. Which mini is that? You know, is that the promo mini? You should just paint it up, dude. It's a fun little mini to paint up. Yeah, it is a fun little one, isn't it? Not your cup of tea. Yeah, it's like I said, it's a fun little one. The scale was a bit odd on it though. Last year it was the 2 Legionnaires, and then this year it was this mini, but also you could get spuds. So there was Spud inspired potatoes, right? But him as a sci-fi soldier, him as a wizard, you know, in potato form, by the way. Or you could get a mini Spud tank. It's quite funny, actually. Tank for the win. Yeah. You know what? If you pop it on I missed a spot there. If you pop a bit on the marketplace on the Discord, because we do have a marketplace on the Discord. If anyone wants to sell their bits, whatever, then you know, just pop it on there. I can give everyone a shout out if it's an urgent sale. Yeah, it's cool. You know what? Let's just commit. Let's just commit. Not committed enough. Commit more. Just needs a new home. Fair enough. Should have saw the cake this year as well. That was just ridiculous. It was mostly fondant this time. It was a giant spud on the top. And there was an actual fondant grenade as well. That was a bit weird. I'm liking it. Sounds sticky. Actually, it was very heavy. There we go. Alright. Coming on nice. No, it didn't explode into fondant, no. No. That would have been insane. Just trying to be a bit careful on these rings. Hey. It's alright. Wrap a firecracker, job done. Yeah, that would have been so much fun. All that mess to clean up. Alright, that works. If it works, it works, you know what I mean? So, I have got some classic 80s cars that I'm going to be painting up soon. I have got a flying DeLorean, and I have a Reliant Robin. and they are to scale as well, so they could be literally put in the same diorama. I wouldn't look out of place. So it's gonna be fun because again, it's something different. I haven't painted in I haven't really painted many vehicles at all, but painting that would be certainly a bit of fun. Yeah, that's true. Did you see that post that takes you in? And what post? Mantic's Reliant Robin? No. Oh, the one I'm painting isn't from Mantic. It's from a Kickstarter someone's doing for 80s B-list vehicles from like TV show and movies. It's looking alright, isn't it? Very alien. Right. Oh. Did I get the mini or the handle? I got neither. Okay, both are still good. Oh man, I just want to chill now. I just want to chill and chat nonsense. Oh, mate. Oh, it's been such a long week. Seriously, there's no downtime anymore. Since changing the business to what it is now. So yeah, it's just madness. It really is. So it's nice just to have some time to relax. Chill out with you lot, you know. Wonder who else is on at the moment. Chris again. Naughty Chris. He's been really hitting it hard lately. So you know, it's good on him. Also, I do occasionally watch that artist Amelia as well. She's Aneeks. Thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate you. How you doing? How you doing? Hope you're well. I'm okay. I'm just chilling out now. I'm sort of winding down. Um, we showed off the entries to our monthly Discord painting challenge and nominated this month's winner. We did our weekly um, sort of show and tell as well, and I've just been painting some stuff. I am from sunny England in the UK, from the south part of it. Yeah, hope you're well. I tagged you in Mark Wallace's. Yeah, no, Mark is Mark is the one. I didn't know it was Mantic. A graphic designer. I make cool Twitch design stuff. So I was just wondering if I can help you with something. I mean, at the moment we're all right. We're keeping it simple, you know. Maybe if we hit like 1,000 followers and we start getting some decent revenue, then we'll definitely do it. But well, if you send me a link in the DM, and then I can check it out later. But I appreciate you reaching out. We're all fellow artists after all. But yeah, no, it is Core. That's it. That's the name of the company. They're gonna start a Kickstarter very soon, and it is of 80s B-list TV and movies vehicles. So they're gonna have all the fun stuff from there. So yeah, and he's shown me a couple other bits that are gonna be shown off as well. So all to come soon. That's for sure. Yeah, that sounds cool. As I was saying, I'm gonna wait until I hit that target before I invest any more into this. So yeah, I appreciate you reaching out. Thank you. There we go. I dropped the ban hammer. I mean, I did say, you know, send me a link in my DMs, but they wanted to keep advertising themselves, so I get the need for it. You know, you gotta do what you gotta do to make money, but at the same time, my olive branch was sending the link to my DM so I could check them out myself, and they didn't take it. So but yeah, door-to-door salesman. You're too nice. I slammed the door. Yeah, a bit too polite, you know. It's one of those horrible things. Well, no, I've already dropped the ban hammer, so it's all sorted. But Void is in the chat. He's just he's gone a bit quiet. I think he's probably checking out jobs at the moment. And Bunker, he's a mod in so many different groups. Like, so he's sort of like a part timer. And then Bill, he's been having a couple of days off, just to recharge. So yeah, he'd have been gone. Second message. To be honest, I think the others were here. They would have gone straight away. I love it when they come in, pretend to be interested in your channel for a few lines, then they slip straight to sell. I mean, that's, yeah. Like I said, at the end of the day, they're trying to make a living, you know. So, sure, all right, do your sales pitch. Let's see where it goes. But yeah, my olive branch was send it in my DMs. But hey, I got a free follow. That's all right. Ah, dear. Nash on Punk. Ah, dear. You know what? I think we might as well just call it quits here, because I'm absolutely shattered. I need some time to wind down, and I do have the dog here tonight, so I gotta let him out for his little nighttime pee pee. Oh, really? You little tease. Oh dear. All right, so I'm gonna do the sign off on YouTube. So for all those who are on YouTube watching, I appreciate you. Thank you so much for being here, enjoying the content you have. Make sure you hit that like button, leave a little comment below so I know you were here. And I hope you all have a fantastic night. Check out Buy Me a Coffee or the membership. You unlock some nice little extras there too. And yeah, big loves to you. Peace.